Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're arriving at our destination shortly.
Hello. I like the new intro. I like it a lot, actually. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it for a while. Finally made a change. I like it. I like it. Anyways, welcome. Hit like and subscribe. Like your life depends on it. Just do it, damn it. Don't even think about it. We're sitting here. We're getting ready to do a real flight. Let's show you all some stuffs. All right. So we got this right here. So Emirates 804 Jeddah to Dubai. It was like the shortest route I could fly in, really, within A380 and A388. So here's their tail number for tonight. Now it won't show on the airplane. It's got their default one, which is fine. But yep, Terminal 1's where we're going to be leaving from now. FlyByWire's got a lot of good documentation actually on their website here. I was in it today because, you know, when I use say intentions, I like to switch the comms over using a button on the Turtle Beach setup I have. Can't do that in this airplane. It's not set up, at least with the version that I'm using. I'm using the experimental version. Well, I have the traffic injector on as well, but I'm using the developmental version, the 4K. Now you can use this on 2024 as well. I've had much better experience with on 2020, so we're going to be doing this on 2020. But yeah, I mean, I was looking at that one. It's here. I mean, this section here goes over all the. I mean, they really have a really good in-depth setup here, and there are some documents you can actually download too. Have standard procedures. Engine start, pushback. Like if you really want to take this to the next level, they got like this here. External power should be deactivated to. I knew that actually. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Side to side, side to side. All batteries, power on. Yeah, I mean this is a pretty good, you know, engine start. Captain start engines 1 and 2. Really, and then 3 and 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I always thought it was 3, 4, 2, 1 or 3, 2, 1, 4. But All right, start 1 and 2. Recommend to set the engine master levers on. Very cool. That is cool. All right, so we have that one, and then there is checklist as well. If you want to download a checklist. So yeah, I mean, they got some good stuff here. And yeah, that's what I wanted to show you from that. Let's get into this game. We're going to try to use GSX. We're going to see if that. Right, I updated it. It should work. I updated it after I did the update for the airplane itself. So let's get into this airplane. As I say, let's get going and let's get rolling, bitch. All right, so we're sitting here at Jeddah, not the place where the Empire blew up in Rogue One. Jeddah. Well, you know, they might have kyber crystals here at this airport. We should ask somebody that lives in Saudi Arabia. Find out if they have kyber crystals here. We can create our own lightsabers. All right, let's put the batteries on. Essential battery, APU. All 4 generators are on. Put our fly on our nav lights. This on auto. The line out. This we're gonna APU battery. I get. Well, let's check our other batteries. What are the temperatures? Temperature looks good. All right, all looking good. Let's get that'll do fine just there. Let's go ahead now. There's a couple of new features. Like I didn't realize that this down here is actually working now. We'll play with that in a moment. Bring our flight plan actually in. You'll have to refile it with stay intentions. I'm gonna do a different things with stay intentions than I've done in the past. All right, I'm not gonna call over any truck shed or anything. I want to try to get some of this work. Synchro. All right, well, this you can use your real life keyboard for if you have one. Now we're SQ. We have O N. I don't really see a reason to really use this. You know, this system here. Can't really do a whole lot with it yet. But one of these days they'll have an update that'll come out and it'll really be useful. All right, so for now, let's oh, it saved my lighting configuration. I was in here earlier just making sure that everything worked, like I was logged into everything. And all right, let's align this and then we'll go ahead and get our weights and shit. Okay, company flight plan request. Let's see if we can bring it in. Come on. Waiting for insertion. All right, received. Insert. Awesome. All right, now let's get our ESX rolling here. All right, so truck here. Oh no, it's under go. Maybe it is here. This looks different than. Okay, sync. Oh yeah. Services. Truck.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Okay. And we can also contact the boarding.
Boarding requested.
All right. That's doing its thing. Let's get make sure our plan is good. Bring this up here. There'll be some volume starting soon once we get everybody in place. Okay, so we have Archer.
Do you want a board crew?
Yeah. Oh, we gotta open it.
Pilot's boarding starting.
Yeah, okay, it's open. We don't have a... Oh, we do have the bridge connect. All right, very good. All right, so our departure today is supposed to be
Fuel
runway...
truck is in position.
34. Oh, how much fuel do we need? It's 50,000.
Crew boarding starting.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
All right, we need this here. All right, we have runway 34 right. Our SID
Your crew
is
has boarded. Passengers boarding starting.
AV. No transition. Insert. Insert.
Departure checks completed.
Okay.
Bypass
Runway
pin inserted.
12 right. Let's see here. Arrows here. I think. Not. All right. ILS 12 right. Via VREC. And our star is going to be Lure 1E. No transition. Insert that. Let's go through our list here and make sure we don't have any discontinuities, which we shouldn't. The way I built this, pretty straightforward. I'll show you the route as we, like in the air. We'll look at it. All right, so that's all good. Let's get ATIS going here so we can find out what... Now this system, I can't switch these frequencies automatically. Like, I can't hit a button that doesn't allow it. Which is okay. It is what it is. All right, 126.2.
Zero. Arriving and departing runways 34 right, 34 center, 34 left. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Tango. King Abdulaziz International Airport. Information
We
Tango.
tune the ground.
0,000 Zulu. Wind 325 at 8. Cav OK. Temperature 26. Dew point 22.
121.6.
QNH 1005. Density altitude 1600 p. Transition level.
I think that's what it says. Let me see here. I'm going to do a VFR flight today instead of... Let me file this flight plan. You only really have 30 minutes to fly it before they... What does it say to... Back to screen. In the real world, filing a VFR flight plan... Well, here, I'll just show you. I'm looking at it. Okay. Follow the ATC example ground Skyhawk at Reno. Okay. Yeah, here's our route right here. Highway, waypoint, highway, waypoint, highway, waypoint, highway, waypoint, NOAA, highway, waypoint, initial fix. So 39,000 feet. The other airport in Dubai is our alternate. Okay, so we just have to say ground. Name, this is for IFR. All clearance or ground if there's clearance. This one is contact ground. All right, that works. Cool, make sure that's doing it. Okay, it's fueling now. This is doing its thing. Get some charts here. From SID is 10. Here. Our airport chart is 10.9, but it should be pretty easy to taxi to the runway we're using. Like, it's like directly behind us. 10.9. Then 2, we have N2D. Our approach, our arrival. Our approach is chart 11.2. We'll just do all these. Pretty good. So that's done. $13,000. All right, let's finish setting up whatever we need to in here. So we can turn on surveillance now. We can just put our transponder on auto. We might as well just... Doesn't matter. Let's just do all this now. All right, so that's on. Our initialization, departure, nav aids, load. That's almost done. Performance. Climb. Okay, the right transition altitude there. And the right... See the transition altitude later. Takeoff. It's here in a moment. Let's go back to flight plan. Okay, it brings in, I think it should bring in the wind automatically. Let's see here. It's got the wind here. Okay. Let's turn down these floodlights. Now I do have the engines. I have them set for individual levers. This is all, you really can't operate most of the jet down here. Turned up. Let's get the APU on. Use one. Start the APU. Let's arm the emergency lights. Turn our seatbelts on. Hey, load up. Where's the fuel truck at? Did he already go away? Button. Wrong button. Plug in the METAR now at 1005. It's on plan, and let's zoom in so we have the airport here. Not every feature may work. I mean, this is experimental, but okay, there we go. Okay, here's our runway right here. All right, let's see how we're doing. Main, upper, 51.6, good. Get rid of the ground power unit. You performance up a descent. No, it doesn't have a well, maybe it'll do it automatically, calculate our speeds. If not, we can just do it on same. Passenger almost done. I wonder why cargo's not loading. Okay, very good. All right, let's enter in what we need to for... I wish I could just click a button and bring up the screen like I can do in X-Plane. That's one thing about X-Plane I love. All right, initialization, trip wind. I guess we could put that in. It lets us put it in. I can't. Fair enough, okay. So just do it. No, it doesn't. Okay. Alright, fuel and load. We have 399 passengers. You're a fuel weight at you're a fuel weight. That's all right. What's our 393.1? Figure it would show our zero fuel weight. Okay, no worries. So our fuel is 51.6, 35.8. Okay, 51.6. One.
I gotta use my keyboard.
51.6, 5.8, and our zero fuel weight according to this, 41.5. That's all done now. Let's go to performance. All right, let's do say intentions. Let me bring up not say intention, sim brief. I'll bring it up on my screen here. Then we'll contact ground. We'll back up and get out of here. What am I? Display. So takeoff performance. Calculate. Okay, so we have flex 66, flaps 1, 3, 6. Okay, very good. So we have 66 here.
142.
148. $153. And takeoff is 47. Alright, so we should be good now. Flex speed right here. We'll go into toga if we have to. But yeah, let's get our clearance to back up, contact ground, and see if it works. Where the hell are we at? King Abu Dhazi. Okay. King Abu Dhazi ground, Sierra Quebec 804 at gate 298. VFR to Dubai information Tango.
SQ04 Jeddah ground. On departure, maintain VFR at or below 1,500 feet. Departure on 123.8 squawk 1 for V 4V3.
Let's see what he said here. Copy that. On departure, maintain VFR at or below 1,500 feet. Departure on 123.8 squawk 1453. Sierra Quebec 804. We're actually requesting pushback and engine start clearance as well. Ground.
SQ804, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.9.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm not on ground. Alright, I have them right here though. Being Abu Dhabi's ground, SQ804 requesting pushback and engine start clearance. Abu Dhabi's. Alright, I got it wrong.
SQ804, pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
Copy that, face east. Sierra Quebec 804. I looked up the call sign, it said it was SQ. I might just call it Emirates. It's kind of weird saying Sierra Quebec. Let's put our flight director on. Alright, let's prepare for pushback here.
Locking gear.
Doors closed. Light on. Turn the packs off for now. Those.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, it did put our squawk number in there. Very good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Emirates Flight 804, departing from Jeddah and heading to Dubai. My name is Khadija, and I am your lead flight attendant today. We are joined by our Captain Gregory and our First Officer Long Duck Dong, along with my wonderful crew members Amina, Omar, Fatima, and Zayed. We expect our flight time to be approximately 2 hours and 16 minutes. Now I would like to take a moment to go over some important safety information. First, please ensure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To unfasten, simply lift the buckle. In the event of a sudden loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. For our passengers traveling with us over water, swim vests are located under your seat. To use them, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps to
Oh,
secure
you know what?
it
It would
around
help
your
if I put the
waist.
fuel on.
Inflate the vest by pulling or by blowing into the tubes.
My bad.
In the unlikely event of an evacuation, please leave
I'm like,
all
I'm wondering
luggage
why
on
it's not
board
starting.
and proceed to the nearest exit. There are a total of 16 emergency exits on this Airbus A388,
Wow, 16.
which are located at the front, middle, and rear of the aircraft. Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest to you, keeping in mind that it may be behind you. We appreciate your attention to these safety instructions. After our meal service, we will be offering items from the Emirates shop, so please stay tuned for that. Thank you for your cooperation, and we hope you enjoy your flight. Captain Gregory, the cabin is ready for departure.
Please set parking brakes.
Hey, what's up,
Waiting
Duncan?
your confirmation for a good engine start.
You live in Saudi Arabia? That's awesome, man. I think Saudi Arabia would be awesome to live in.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can
that shit.
disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Sorry about GSX being so loud. I forgot that it was that loud. But that's cool, man. Welcome from Saudi Arabia. Absolutely. One of my favorite places to fly over. Like, the terrain is just so cool looking. Alright, we can put on crates. Two is starting.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Excellent. All right, let's start the rest of our engines up and we'll get out of here. I'd like to make this light's a little better. Not really sure where that knob is over here. I know, like in the A300s, I thought it was like down here. All right, let's start engine 3. Pretty damn good airplane for free, that's for sure. All right, engine 3 is rolling. We can put on engine 4. Off brakes on, anti-skid is on. We're starting up. Oh no, the game froze up. There we go. Whew. right, that's all done. We can turn ignition off. Lights. Taxi light. We can put our packs back on. Our APU on until we take off. Let's put lock this, and let's put our flaps down. Let's see if we can how to flap sound. So good. Wow, that was cool. All right, takeoff configuration tests. We should be okay. Light pitch. Oh, okay. They disagree. All right, we gotta adjust our pitch. What? No, no, no! Come back up, it. System. Trying to use my wheel as delicately as possible. Might have to program a button. The wheel is not getting the job done. Alright, let me program a button. Unless I already have one. No, nothing. Alright, I can just set a couple of buttons on here for it. Elevator, nose trim up. We're gonna do you. Yep. And come on. I like using the trim wheel that I have, but it's not precise like this. Like when I let the button go, this stops. When you let the trim wheel go, it just keeps on going. Okay, now we should be okay. Oh, it might be, okay. I gotta change it there, 37. Okay, clear message. Once again. Very good, take off normal now. Very good. That's good, let's contact ground. King Abu Dhabi ground SQ804 requesting taxi clearance to runway 34 right.
SQ804, taxi to runway 34 right via Lima Alpha, Lima 2, Mike Foxtrot, Mike 1.
Alright, controls free and clear. Exit to runway 34 right via Lima Alpha, Lima 2, Mike Foxtrot, Mike 1, SQ80. So, Mike Foxtrot, Mike 1. Just go around the bend and... Alright, let's go. Break off. Oh, we should probably plug the tower in. What's the tower? 118. And departure 123. No, it says it up there. Yeah, 123. Plug that in. Slot. Okay, very good. All right, let's. Oh, hang on a second. I might have to. Nope, I gotta change the setting. Brake tiller and rudder inputs. Maybe it's not ready for prime time yet because I'm pushing the button that you push and nothing's happening. All right, now we're good. Hello everybody, just Captain speaking from flight deck. I'd like to welcome all of you on Emirates 804, flying from Jeddah to Dubai. Service. We should be in the air for about 2 hours, 20 minutes or so. It should be beautiful weather when we get to Dubai. We'll get you there as quickly and safely as possible. We get to our cruising altitude of 39,000 feet. This morning our flight attendants will come around with drinks, snacks, and you know, something, you know, magazine. Wanna buy something for the captain? Go right ahead. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yep.
Thank you, Captain Gregory. I will ensure the cabin crew is prepared for service once we reach cruising altitude. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Emirates Flight 804, we welcome you aboard. We are currently preparing for departure from Jeddah to Dubai. Our estimated flight time is approximately 2 hours and 16 minutes. Once we reach our cruising altitude
We use
of
engines 2 and 3
39,000
to
feet, our cabin crew
taxi.
will be coming around with drinks, snacks, and magazines for your enjoyment. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
Come on, you can make this turn. Always, every single time there's a truck that wants to, you know, run right up on me. King Abu Dhabi Tower, Emirates 804, holding short, runway 34 right, ready for departure.
SQ04 Super, Jeddah Tower, runway 34 right, wind 325 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Cabin crew, take your seats for departure.
Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Strobe lights on. Turn them all on. Not sure where the glare shield light is. I thought it's usually like around here, but alright. You can always change the brightness, you know, of the outside. Runway ahead, I like that. That's cool. Looks like 6,000 feet actually. It's our first altitude. Put in 6,000. Put the park and brake on for just a moment. I need to move the rudder pedals there. When I first started using these pedals, I liked them kind of far away. Now I like them almost so my leg is almost at a 90-degree angle with them. I have much better control. Alright, we are, I believe, ready for takeoff. It's good there. Backs are on. Alright, let's go. Break off. Speed set. Cockpit sterile. 80 knots. 100 knots. Cross check.
B1.
Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. This thing really nice. Wow. Real nice. Almost like Phoenix, like a Phoenix airplane. Alright, let's put our autopilot on.
SU804,
On the climb.
contact departure.
I move it until I hear the click. Alright, we should be in climb mode. Nope. Okay, there we go. Contact departure, Emirates 804. Swap over. Our flaps up. Morning, Emirates 804, currently climbing through 3,000 feet for flight level 390. All right, we can now turn off the AP. Part here. Okay, so after Ribble, we can go up to 13,000. Awesome, we are on our way. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Subscribe, depending on what you're watching on. See, we can turn off X. Move ground spoilers. Now in the settings here under audio, it turned wind down. I mean, this is with the wind noise down. That's the regular wind noise. This one, 13,000. Next weight, it's our next height we have to be under. This is really my first time doing a VFR flight with, say, intention, so I don't know how much they're going to contact us. All right. Begin our climb again. Now let's go to 13,000 feet. I was doing the throttle calibration earlier today. So it's just, you know, when you're using 4 levers, I want to make sure like they all get in climb mode. You know, like, that's why it took a minute to get us into climb mode. If I was just using 1 lever, which is cheating, that'd be, I wanted to use 4. Plus I got kind of small hands. It's kind of tough to like move all 4 like evenly sometimes. Oh no, that's way too windy. There is a headphones mode. I don't know if that's in this one or 2024. There is a headphones mode turn on in the settings. I love how briefing panel, depending on what part of the world you're in, it uses like their actual like language. Like when you're over Asia, like China uses Chinese, Japan uses Japanese. Yeah. Being over here, Saudi Arabia using Arabic. I mean, that's so awesome. That's so cool. Bravo briefing panel. That is really cool. All right, let's clean up the cabin.
Dear guests, we are pleased to inform you that the use of electronic devices is now allowed. You may now switch on your devices and enjoy our onboard Wi-Fi service. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you have a pleasant flight.
Me too. I hope we land safely. I hope we don't crash. after this, go up to 39. We do have a spot where we need to go back down to 27,000. Oh, look at that. That is really cool. Look at that. Like that. Cool. Cool, yo. Oh, disconnected from Sim. Oh, look, you can do SimBridge from here. That is really cool. Really cool, guy. All right, where do we go down to 27? Felt there was a spot in here where we go down to 27,000 for a while. Yeah, here it is. So oh, we can continue our climb now. All right, and we can change under pressure now. All right, so M340 is where we need to be at 27,000. See where M340 is. Formatted. Oh, that was from. I'm sorry, M430. The after. Okay, yeah, right here. I don't know why I'm so anal about it. Oh, so Ginto, Lagno, and then Doha. Okay, so Doha is where we need to be at 27,000 feet. Let's insert a constraint at 27,000 feet. Should be able to use this now. Oh, maybe just 27,000. Okay. That out.
For Super, Jeddah departure, contact Jeddah control on 125.35.
Contact Jeddah control on 125.5 SQ4. Set of control, SU3 currently climbing through 22,000 feet for flight level 390.
SQ04, Jeddah Control, good morning.
Alright, let me get rid of this constraint. We'll just descend when we have to. I've never seen it. It must be an error on their end. It shouldn't have changed the whole flight. So we only need to go down 12,000 feet. So I mean that's like 40 miles maybe. Miles. So we're gonna plug in here. Calculator, we're gonna plug in 27,000 feet. Synced up. Alright, so we can pretty much just sit back now and chill. I think I'm going to turn my face off for a while. You guys just enjoy the flight. When we get closer to top of descent, I'll come back on. We're going to put some music on. I don't think we can. I'm not even going to try. I don't even think we can lock the gear. Like, no thank you. We're going to put Skybro on to handle the comms. Hey Chad, you're an amazing co-pilot. Would you mind handling the comms for a while?
It's a VFR. I'm not really supposed to be helping you with the comms unless it's IFR.
My bad. I thought we were friends. My bad, Chad. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm really only trained to handle IFR related comms.
That's funny. All right, I'll continue to handle comms then. Not a problem. All right, make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get some music. Oh, and this is I got 87 tracks here that are in my YouTube Studio library. It's a bunch. It's different styles of music. Okay, it's good. It's good. Yes. It's... Alright, my friends, I'll see you in a little bit. I'll be back at the top of descent. See ya.
SQ804, contact Jeddah Control on 126.5.
Contact Jeddah Control on 126.5. Teacher. Jeddah Control, good morning. SQ804, currently flight level 390.
SQ04, Jeddah Control. Good morning.
Contact Jeddah Control on 134.3 SU3. Jeddah Control, good morning. SQ804, currently cruising flight level 390.
SQ04, Jeddah Control, good morning.
Contact JED control 133.804. JED control, good morning. SQ08, being flight level 39 0. Good morning.
SQ04, Jeddah Control. Good morning.
Contact Doha Center 13.975 U8. Doha Center, good morning. SQ804, currently flight level 9 or 0.
SQ04, Doha Center. Assalamu alaikum.
Contact UAE Center on 125.5 SQ8. UAE Center, good morning. Alright, SQ80, we're currently cruising like level 3, 9 or 0.
SQ04, UAE Center, good morning.
hello, hit subscribe and hit like. It seems like I don't know, it seems like we're getting to descent a lot quicker than I anticipated. I thought we had a little bit more to go. But we're descending. Make sure this is on fun again. Good. Alright, we need to put this on below. And 109.50, 119. Yeah, that's good. One. Should probably contact get an approach. Oh, maybe not yet. UAE Center, good morning. SQ804, we started our descent in Dubai. And then back up a little. Copy that. Descend altitude 12,000. Expect the ILS approach runway 12 right by SQ804. I'll retract the spoilers when we get close to our speed that we're supposed to get, 130 knots. I'm gonna put you on performance. Click on activate approach when we need. Here's our plane. Go down to 12,000 now. Keep riding the spoilers so we can hit our marks.
SQ804, contact Dubai Tower on 118.75.
contact Dubai Tower on 118.75 SQ804. Dubai Tower, good morning, SQ804, sending to flight level 12000 on the Lurid 1 Echo approach for Dubai. Arrival, really, not approach.
SQ04 Super, Dubai Tower, descent flight level 12, 12000. Continue Lorry 1 Echo approach for Dubai.
Morning, folks. Captain speaking for Flight Deck. We've begun our descent in Dubai. I put the seatbelt signs back on. Please make sure you put your seats and tray tables in the cool upright position. Flight attendants will come around momentarily to clean up the rest of the trash, and we'll get on the ground as safely and as quickly as possible. Thanks again for flying Emirates. Greg and Long Duck Dong out.
Okay, Captain. I will ensure the cabin crew prepares to clean up the cabin and assist the passengers. Thank you for the update.
I never did a break to vacate. Shit. Just 6,000. Oh, don't be a bitch. Come on. Might not work. Won't let me Alright, well, it is what it is. If we can't break to vacate, it is what it is. But you would go up and you would choose the runway you want to use, and you choose an exit, and you put this on break to vacate, and that should be it. But every time I go to the screen here, it brings it back to the top. There's no way for me to interact with it. Every time I go to get close to a letter, as soon as my mouse hits this part, it starts moving. Alright, fuck it. This is experimental, I'm not mad. This is what it is. Now, if I paid for this airplane, I'd be upset. like that go outside the airplane the way we were like when we were cruising. It's pretty cool. Instead of having to go into one of those other camera modes like fixed camera or drone, you can actually go right outside. I mean, that's cool. If you can go out like 20, 30 feet out front of the airplane, that's pretty cool. All right, 6,000. So Leo, we gotta be 185. $4,000 feet. See what Dubai Tower is. By arrival, morning SQ804. We're on the we're getting ready to make a turn for final approach to runway 12 right. We're requesting that for this morning, please.
Runway 12 right is available for landing. Cleared for the approach.
We're just gonna leave it on there. Then high tower, we don't need it. Well, I guess we can put them in 118. Plug them in the slot. Oh, it's already in standby. Very good. That's disappointing with the break to vacate. I mean, I know it is what it is, but free airplane, it's okay. So flaps 1. So 185. After we make this turn, this final turn here, we'll go ahead and drop down to 1,000 feet and then capture the glide slope, and hopefully we'll have a decent landing tonight. Yeah, I really don't want to. I want to go to sleep soon. I got to work tomorrow. I don't really want to have to. I just didn't say have to. I don't want to go back and like. But pain in the butt in this game. X-Plane is great. This was a fun little flight. This is a really good airplane for free. I want to try out the A320 again that they have. I have to re-download that. I don't think I. Or Make sure you hit like and subscribe. By arrival SQ804, we're making our turn to final for runway 12 right.
804 Super, runway 12 right is available for landing. Cleared for the approach.
Cabin crew, take your seats for landing.
Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
I never did click activate approach mode. I always like clicking that button. Failed. We're about 25 miles away. Click on localizer. Arm the speed brake. Sound good. Wondering if I should be at flaps 2 at this speed. No. I can see the dot moving. Here, we'll just do manage speed. We'll activate approach. There we go. We can activate approach now. The glide slope showed up. Approach mode in autopilot 2. Now we just need to pay attention to speed. Really. I wonder how this thing auto lands. We should really check that out instead of me landing it. Just see how the auto land feature does. It is experimental. What if we just sat at the window like and just watched ourselves come into Dubai? How awesome would that be? You know, just sit like watch ourselves come into Dubai. I am really curious how this thing auto lands. Like, will it do a good job or not? Actually, you know what? I am gonna just auto land this thing. Fuck it. Testing it out. Gotta test out all the features. Once the glide slope captures, I don't know, should I land it? I'm always on the fence. Like, I feel guilty if I don't manually land the airplane. Oh, it's starting to come into focus. But this is Dubai, though. It's not like we're landing at, like, London. You know what I mean? We're not landing at, like, you know, Singapore. Man, this is fucking Dubai, dude. It's a fucking Catalina wine mixer, dude. Catalina wine mixer. Should come in at nighttime. That would be, or like evening. Like that. Glide slope should be captured at any moment. Alright, glide slope's moving. Once the glide slope captures, we'll start moving our flaps again. Now, if this was X-plane, we could be sitting outside the airplane right now and looking at this primary flight display. But no, we can't break that code for Microsoft. Fuck our customers. Fuck them. Don't care. We'll just repackage the same shit. They'll never know. And we'll run away to the bank with all the money we're making. Alright, boats and hose. Flaps 2. I do have the flight sim traffic, injector on. Flaps 3, there's the Spire. I think that's what it's called. Flaps full, cockpit sterile.
2,500.
Top cockpit is sterile. Shh. Let's see what kind of landing rate the autopilot gets. I don't know, lights on or lights off? Let's put the lights back on, actually. Maybe flying with a helicopter would be better. Oh yeah, that's better. I don't know, maybe not better. If there's any kind of world update that's available for this, I don't have it downloaded. I do not want to tie up like 300 gigabytes on my computer with, scenery. To be honest, I really don't. Yeah, I think using a helicopter or some sort of aircraft like that flying over around here at nighttime, I think that would be a pretty cool like thing to do. Just kind of fly around, see if we can land on different places. All right, hello, Rob. I mean, we are in it to win it now. We are committed. I think living down here would be awesome. I really do. Every time I see a video, it looks like everybody's driving Lamborghinis. Even the taxi drivers driving Lamborghinis. All right, let's see how this free airplane lands.
1,000.
I remember we are in developmental, is that a word? Developmental mode or whatever. We're not like in the stable mode. That's why some of these features aren't working. Ready to vacate and shit like that. See how it does. Uh-oh, we're dinging. What are we dinging for? Oh, landing gear. Shit, we never put the landing gear down.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
We're good. Landing gear's coming down.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Come on, autopilot. Let's see how you do, bitch.
$100 above.
Autopilot seemed like it's doing pretty good. Oh, glitchy. minus 184. Hang on a second. Maybe it's because he floated. I don't know. I don't know why you do a minus 184 in an A380. Still get 4 stars. Probably because he floated down the runway. That was pretty cool though. Good airplane. Very good airplane. All right, I'll be back another day. I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow. Probably not. Definitely Friday. But see what happens. So before you leave, hit like and subscribe. Don't be a bitch. And I will see you on the next. I gotta find the outro. Oh, next episode of the Airplane Show. See ya.